Alright, g'day. How is everyone doing today? I hope all is well. Alright, let me turn down this music for a minute. I don't know whether you guys can hear it or not. I'm going to turn it down. Beautiful. Alright, welcome. So, what's in store for tonight? So tonight we will be finishing off the sidebar. So if you recall, the other night we started it and then I had to jump off. So we'll be finishing that off. And then we will do. We will just fix up anything with this that needs to be done because I'm pretty sure that it's mostly finished. Once we get the alignment and everything like that right, and then the other thing that we will have to do is we will go on to doing this stuff. So we'll build this part here first and then this one here. This here will be pretty much exactly the same as this, except it'll have different information. So the rest of the build, this bit here, I don't think it'll take too long, but you never know. Same with this one, don't think it'll take too long, but once again. This here will take a little bit longer just because of this. But beyond that, it should be alright. I need to clean these glasses because they are disgustingly dirty. Then we can get on with it. Yeah, so. Yeah. These things all cleaned up. Beautiful. Alright. Also, last stream, to Slipper followed me, and I just want to say thank you. I didn't catch it last stream. I didn't have the notifications like pop up at all, so that's hopefully fixed this stream. So thank you to you, and yeah, let's just get on with it. So, that can go back over there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we should just be able to go to /dash. No, we can't just do that. We need to go, because we removed it from that route, didn't we? It was just that now. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so basically what we want here is this here needs to, I need to fix this because currently I need to do a margin here just to get everything to drop below that nav bar. Why is that? It's not in there. It's in layout here. I'm thinking maybe if I put that nav bar inside of, problem is I want it everywhere. In app, maybe, or to go in index, maybe in index. So though then it's literally, no. I don't know. There'll be something that I have to fix anyway. No, because if it goes in index, then it'll only appear on the index page. Of course, it can't go there. The only place that it possibly can go is in app. Or, yeah. Anyway, that's another job for another day. I'm not going to worry about that today. So we basically need this here. It's going to be a fixed height. So it's always going to be fixed in that one position no matter where you are on the page. Yeah. Alright, so on mobile, obviously, it disappears. So anything under 960 pixels, it will go away. Just kind of what we want. Yeah. And then instead of having like this full border here, I will create, I'll probably use a div and have it really thin, just to create this line, because if you look at this, it's only part the way up, and I think I'm going to make it like purple or something, instead of the black that it currently is there, so I won't have this full border. And the height of it will only be like 80 VH. And then because watch this, if I go margin top here and go like 3 rem, maybe 5 rem. Now we're just outside of that nav. And then we want that to be sticky. Sticky or fixed? But anyway, so in where are we? In our pages, we've got this dashboard here. All right. And then inside this dashboard module.css, we've got this. Right. So I want to actually take that. That's not where it needs to be. Where is the dashboard here? How am I going to do this? Because I kind of want it to come down with the screen. Where is it there? I didn't know where it went. It ran away. Right, so it's like fully gone off the screen. Okay. No worries. Um. What else could I use? Is there anything else that would work? Static? No. Um. Ah, right. Okay. Yeah, potentially static. Alright, my phone is going bonkers. Let me put it on silent. Hey. Alright. I wonder if I need to actually make this here. I have a relative position before I can make this fixed. Because this would um, see, what I really want is sticky. I want it to be sticky on the page, but I don't think it's going to work from there. I need to access it from here. Unless I don't think there's. Can I add a class name to that? I can, but I need to do this first. Um, um, the heck is it? Um, potentially. And then if I go back to here, grab that, come into here, and then go like that. I don't know whether this is going to work. Let me go. Like that. Let me get rid of that. Ah, see, there's another thing too. So that loading is behind the nav bar because of where the nav bar's positioned, which is going to be a pain in the butt. Does that interfere? I don't think that that is actually doing anything. Like, even because I don't think it's, unless I can do like style. But once again, I don't think it can because how is it that because I know this can be done. I know that like you can create like a list of props basically that will allow me to optionally give the whole component itself a class. They're like interface props or oh, what the heck is it called? I don't think using background color is gonna do much. In here, yeah, that's not gonna do what I want it to do. Like that technically. Yeah, no, okay. I will have to look into that. There is a way that I can definitely do that. But I cannot for the life of me remember what it is. There was a company that I was working for that had, it was intensely complex how they had it working. But part of what you had to do to get classes and class names and stuff like that put on was define stuff like that, and I just can't remember how it was done. Um, it was setting intrinsic properties basically. Intrinsic attributes. Um, yeah, something like this. Yeah. This is pretty much kind of the thing that it was. Um, so, so it's more or less. This is the kind of thing that it did. Well, this here was exactly what it did. It's just I can't remember how we got it to how using that we could define the um this microphone's in my way. So it's my microphone is just like like slowly creeping to the left. Um, it's kind of on a seems to be on like a bit of a lean. It's kind of annoying, but anyway. Um, define a define. Uh, Yeah, something like this here. And then something like so. Potentially. And then I should be able to go into here, dashboard. And then a class name equals props dot I wonder if I need to sort of define it. Like that. All right, so we've gotten somewhere. Beautiful. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Now we want to take this here and put that there. And then right. Okay, that's not doing what I wanted it to do. That kind of, it didn't quite work that a way that I was sort of expecting it to work. Um, Yeah. Yeah, definitely did not work the way that I was expecting it to work, to be honest. Um, the other way that I could potentially do it is in here, is to create like a div in here that contains a sidebar and then move that class name up to here. And then potentially maybe remove you. You can still have props. There's no reason that you can't. And now have it fixed. Why is that doing that? Um, um, so it's there. Like you can sort of, you can see it. Do I need to set an actual width on it? And then set this interface potentially needs to be just let me double check that I'm playing with the right thing here. Yeah, I am. Okay. Hmm. Info card title. What info card? Hmm. Alright, so that is something that I will need to figure out at some point. But not. It's really got me bugged why it's not working. Did this actually do anything? Yeah. Alright, so let's do that. Let's get rid of that because we don't need that at the moment. We don't need that, and we don't need. Oh wait, we want that. We don't need. Oh, we don't need that. Cool. That's a little bit off. It's a little bit better. All right. Oh, g'day. I was so focused on what I was doing, I didn't even realize that there was people chatting. Or for sticky, have a parent that's the height of the page. Oh, yeah, okay, that will work. Anyway, I'll worry about that later. Last pet retreat ad. It's just like a boarding kennel, or like just a website for a boarding kennel basically. It's just going to be a full stack application that allows you, a company to get information about pets that are staying at their retreat or their boarding kennel. It's just yeah. A friend of my family's owns a boarding kennel, and yeah, I'd like to build a website that's very customizable and gets everything that they sort of need. It's not necessarily for them, but it is something that if they ever wanted to, they could use it. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to build this out. So we want to basically do this on desktop. So we want to hide the profile picture. And then add these 3 tabs in. So it should be pretty easy to do. The hardest part's going to be just doing that partial side border. That will be the absolute hardest part to do. I will go back to doing to fixing that sidebar before we end the stream though, and potentially fixing the nav so that then everything's actually sitting below it. Alright, so I want this open. Now in the sidebar, so we can get rid of. So let's just add all this stuff here back in, because that'll save us having to worry about it later. Alright. Now, for this, we are going to need to get from the, is it in the dashboard interface? Yeah, here. So we're going to want this here. I can go in. I'm looking forward to upgrading this version of Next, because this is the old version, but in the latest update, they've changed the way, slightly changed the way that that Next image works. I think it's a little bit better. So we also want to import where is that image coming from? There. Cool. And then we also want the style for that. So we want that. Like so. Cool. And then we also, I think just for the minute, we might just align items. Do that and give it a bit of padding at, we might do it from here. Like so. And then on the interface, we can get this here. Because so at 960 pixels. I'm gonna take that and make it display none. There you go. Cool. Right, so there's that. Now these tabs, I might just for I'm wondering whether I should make them their own little component. I'm thinking so. I think it'll make it easier to work with. And then we want all right. We do not need that. And then inside of the sidebar, there's that. Let's move it over a little bit. Let's bring this here down and let's import that. Cool. And now in here, what we'll do is we'll set up this and we'll give the we'll just we'll set up one component with multiple different props and we can then edit it as we need. I think that will be the easiest way. So, or do I want to have 3 separate components, but all within the one file? So like sidebar tab profile, and then tab pet, and then tab booking. Yeah. Let's do it that way. In here. Cool. All right, so the first thing that we need to do is just have a look at this and get a rough idea of what it is. And then we've got image. All right, so we want a div. Do we just want the image? Can we just do it with the image? So we want to import fa. I think we got it for, yeah, we did. We come into mobile nav here, we can get them like so. So we want BS person followed by potentially a p tag with profile, and that gives us that. Cool. And then we need to do that. We also want a style dot profile tab wrapper. so. Sidebar tabs. Cool. And then just to make sure that it's working, we can go display flex, a height of 100 pixels and a width of 250 pixels, and a background color of purple. Beautiful. Look at that. Now we also did this here. So we can add this here into this. And then we can come back. Menu icon, we want this here. This one. Like so. Cool. All right. And then in here, let's actually make that like a H2. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I do want another div here because I want to be able to center everything. Will that actually, do I need that other div? Maybe not. No, I don't actually. Okay. And then I want to close that. We can get rid of that because I don't actually need it. Tab text. Color. White. We want a margin. 1.1. Then we also want to increase the size of this up to 2 RAM. Be 2.5. That can go away for a second. that. And then I want a little bit of padding on the top. Like 5 pixels, maybe? Why is that not being affected? Hmm. Actually, I know exactly what's not being affected. But anyway. Alright. So they're just not quite lined up, and that's bugging me a little bit. Um, um, yeah, it'll do for the minute. Uh, a bit of border radius, pixels, and then we probably that's a little bit better. Alright. So on click, so when you click this, or it's selected, the active state will be a different background color here. Active will be this pink color. So it'll be kind of like that, except what I need to do now is I actually can't have that dark. That looks terrible. And I might have to move that down. Like that. So it'll be like that. And the other thing that I also need to do is have some letter spacing. Maybe a little bit more. I just want that F off the I. That could have been my whole problem the whole time, actually. I didn't realize that there was no curly brace on that. There we go. Look at that. That's better. Makes things a little bit easier if you make sure that the CSS is formatted correctly. But anyway. Alright. So when it's active, it'll hover and it'll go this pink color. And I think that when you hover over it, I think it'll do much the same. But we also want and then we want to add a transition. 1 second. Easy out. Like that. Beautiful. Cool. So that's that one. So we need 3 of them. So the way we're going to do that is we are going to do pets bookings. And now we don't want export. Now we want to call this one pets bookings. that. And then we want something like that. And now that's looking beautiful. And then we can also come up here and go margin 1 rem 0. Now let's set by default the... See, this is where we could use that. Let's set the tab wrapper for this first one. I don't know if that will work. Yeah, it does work. Cool. All right, let's do that for the minute. And then like CSS, Barney? SCSS. I do like using SCSS. I like it a lot. I just am too lazy, I guess, to to implement it at the moment. I'm okay. Oh, it's been a long time since I've done normal vanilla CSS. So I'm kind of partly just Sass. I usually use SCSS. I don't usually use Sass. All right. So we've got those in. So I guess I'm going to bring this here down a little bit from the top. And then sort out this sidebar piece. So let's go into sidebar itself. We want this. Let's go 1.5 like that, and then let's bring that down by like 4 rem. No, maybe 5 rem. That's a little bit better. Cool. So we want sticky, and we want top 0. We want top 8. What's the percent there? I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. I'm glad Lars brought that up. I'm like, why is this not working? And it is so simple as to why it's not working. I didn't give it a spot for it to be sort of fixed to. It was just in the middle of nowhere, so it didn't have a location to be fixed. Therefore, it was running everywhere. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Anyway, it's sorted now. I really should change it. I really should stop using vanilla CSS. There's so much more that can be done with. Anyway, I will worry about that later. Let's just get it built. It's not hard to convert it over. When I need it, I'll use it. Until I need it, I won't. I probably will need it for what I want to do, because I want to do custom functions within the CSS to better allow me to control stuff like this. And the only other thing that I like about it is the nested part, but I'm pretty sure that they're bringing nesting into vanilla CSS. CSS. Yeah. Yeah, I think that they're bringing this in at some point. I don't know whether it's in yet, but I'm pretty sure that it's not. Yeah, I don't think it's implemented just yet. Be cool when it is, but it'd be nice just to get back to the basics of CSS and just, instead of having to install extra stuff on top of what you've already got to install to get stuff working. All right, so we've got the tabs, we've got that working. That's sort of there. The next step will be to do this here. So I kind of want it like, where is my picture? So kind of like this. So I'm thinking having a div, like an empty div that's got a height of whatever. Background of it is black and a small width, like 2 pixels in width. And it'll be, yeah, sort of set here. Could be a pain to actually get to line up properly, but we'll find out in a second. So we don't need these sidebar tabs for the minute. I need to, the heck do I need to do here to get this to work? Needs to be inside here. So I'm wondering if I could have all of that like that. Bring all of that over. And then have another div here. And let's just give it a class name of styled dot sidebar border. Yeah. And then we can come into here. So we want a height like 600 pixels and a width of like 3 pixels and a background color with purple. Right. And now we want here to be content wrapper, and then shush. We want to take that. I'm going to give it a width like 90%. Or can we just do this? Just go position fixed, and then go like top 30%, and go left 30%. That can go back over there. There. Left 10%. Left 15%. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see that. So that's where it is at the moment. So left 18%. New 16%. New 15.5%. Yeah, 15.6%. 15.7. Yeah, that way. And then the top, we can make it like 20%. And then we can get rid of this silly border. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. So I don't think I will need that there now. I am happy at that. It's going to be, I'm going to have to do a lot of work to the whole lot as far as mobile goes. Yeah, because it could be like that looks fine there, but on bigger screens, how's that gonna look? Or smaller screens for that matter, how's that gonna look? Okay, on bigger screens, it's probably not gonna look so bad. It's just the smaller ones. And I need that whole dashboard component, that whole sidebar component to disappear on mobile. So what I might have to do is in here is if I actually add it into a div and just go like that, and then we go to here, like so. We want to bring that out of there, sorry. Display none. So now, yeah, all right. So we just got some work to do on getting everything lined up on smaller screens. And then we can sort of go from there. All right, so here, let's do, that's not even necessary now, is it? That's not necessary. That's not necessary. All right, so if I grab this here and drag it out, there's got to be a way. Instead of setting it left 15.7%, maybe we can define it as 300 pixels. Like so. And then on smaller screens, we can say, let's go 1260. What size is that screen at the moment? All right, so up to 1200 is okay. So we want up to 1200 pixels. Yeah. And then in here, we want to copy this. Actually, no. Let's copy that down. Let's make this here 0.3 and let's make it 0.5 and then let's make this one here 1200 pixels. I wonder if it's actually in here. That's the problem. If we have a look in here, and here we got the dashboard container, and we've got the user wrapper. If we change that to like 75%, what difference does that make? I think just on and then we want to change that to max width. Let's bring that to like 65%. Oh wait, it's not that at all. It's the actual info cards. Here. Oh, if I change that to like 10%, that brings that there. Right. If I go to info card, into info card here, width here. So we need to take that here and change this here to max width of 9 of 1200. And make this like a max width of like 600 pixels. Why is that coming down all of a sudden? Let's go 580 pixels, not 5800, 580. Alright. And then we also I need to come back to, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's come into here. Let's get rid of that. Reload. Like so. And then I want also to remove that, that, that. Now do I need that still? Potentially, yes. Cool. Now the other thing that I want to do is in here, not in here, in the sidebar tabs, on the tab wrapper, we want to go yeah, maybe like 1 rem. Yeah, that's better. I'm happy at that now. Cool. Cool. Alright, what is the time? It's at want. Alright, so what's next? I think the next thing that we need to start working on is where is my Figma? There it is. Alright, the next thing that I need to start working on is this. So it's this here is the next step. Because then those tabs will actually link through to these eventually. And I'm thinking that I might do. Actually, let's fix that nav. Let's fix that nav first. I think I don't know how to fix it, but let's figure it out. Excuse me. All right. So on source components nav. We want this layout. Styles container. Layout module here. I don't want that. 3 RAM. Why is the nav? Wait. We don't want that. We want. We really don't need any of this stuff, do we? If I was to put that in there, what happens? And then if I was to come into Scoot, like. All right, so that looks fine. if I was to come back into the dashboard and go to here, remove that. Yeah, see, we still have that issue. Can't have that out there. That was main. No, we don't want any of that. Why is I think I need to move the nav out of here. I need to move it out of here and put it in the app. And put it like here. Alright, so let's just quickly do this. Components /nav/nav. And then if I move it down, makes no difference. Is it something that I have set within the nav itself that's making it do that? No, but I want it fixed. I want it fixed. Like that. The good news is that that technically fixed my problem. Because now everything is still below that when you put it in. But I still... Yeah. I think that that's fixed the problem that I was having. Alright. Let me add this to GitHub because I haven't done that in ages. Hey, what? Added dash. Let's push that up because everything's working on it how I want it to. There's still a lot that isn't working how I want it to, but it's a start. All right, so now the next thing that I want to to get working. I don't know why that started doing that again. And to be honest, tonight I do not care. I'm not going to play with it. I'm just not going to do it. I want to do the mobile. Oh, something's gone a little bit haywire here too. Which I'll have to fix up. But that's okay. We could fix that up shortly. I'm thinking that I might put like a black or a darker colored thing here just to really highlight these because they look very like hidden away in the background. They're not really like they're visible, but they're not as visible as I'd hope they would be. If that makes sense. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure that they look okay on my phone. Yeah, they're kind of. I don't know if you can see that. Wait for. I'm hoping that you can see that. But anyway, they're not super visible. So I will have to play with that a little bit more. And this here's gone a little bit haywire too. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe just like moving them up a smidgen bit. Yeah, something's gone really wrong here. What the heck's to go here? Did I leave something going in here? Alright, that's fine. Would it be that? Nope. Is it only on? No, it's everywhere. So it's something to do with globals. Globals are fine. That's fine. That's fine. That shouldn't have an effect. unless it's literally just because I moved. Where's app.tsx? Where is it? It out. Like what? Yeah, I don't know what's made that do that. Is it the nav being? No, it's not the nav. So it's not you. Then what on earth is it? Um, it's not you. It can't be that. It's got to be the nav. That's the only thing that has really changed. Let me just add the nav back in here. Yeah, it's got to be that nav. Because that was the only thing that I've changed that should have had that effect. Unless it was doing it before and I just didn't notice. Um... What on earth could be doing it? Not that. So let's get rid of the nav from in there. And leave it in the layout in here. Nothing's changed in here. No. Don't know. That'll be something that needs to be fixed, but because I can't have. I don't want that. That looks terrible and I don't like it. So we should probably be able to find out exactly what it is that's causing that. is it? No. Sorry, I'm just playing around in here. We don't want that. Let's do this. Hey. Just try and see if we can figure out what it is. Because something is causing the overflow here. And I think it's a nav bar, but I don't know. No, that looks all fine. That looks fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That was just me playing just sand in here. Alright, I'm going to bring, hey, this here back over here. And I can have this on the screen. Sorry, guys. See, that's with overflow hidden on that. Now, will that affect anything here? I wonder if it's this. That can be closed. I literally wonder if it's that. Whether it is literally this. If I do that, what happens? Nothing. Okay. Alright, let's try and just remove stuff until it works. Um, That's fine, that's fine. Are you serious? That's what it was? Was that? What the heck was there that made it? This. Okay. Alright. At least we know. At least we know. Cool. Now, go away again. Now. Let's get started on that other thing that we wanted to do. Which is, I can close that there down too. So the other thing that I want to do is, now that we've got that sorted out, is this here. So I'm thinking that this will just be grid and then obviously the button, but nothing special. Dashboard components. Dashboard interface. I think we need to come into here. I think we need to change this here up a little bit because this needs to be renamed to dashboard profile interface. And this it needs to be the same, and so does this. All right, and then in here, cool. So that's still all info cards. So I'm going to delete that. Now what's the error? Dashboard interface module. Is there something wrong in here? There we go. We might have to. potentially restart this because things have changed significantly. Cannot find dashboard.js. There is no dashboard.js. What are they looking for a dashboard.js for? There we go. Now we got it. All right, cool. Now we've got it. All right, guys, I'm going to take a 15-minute break, and then when I come back, I will do the other one. I will continue on with doing this. So, yeah, I will be back very, very shortly. Alright, so what I'm going to build here on now, excuse me, is this here. So, yeah, let's get that done. How do I want to do this? We've got the profile interface. Profile interface. So let's do another one. Dashboard. Interface. Right. Now let me grab that and that. Yeah, let's copy those and then we can just rename them. Like so. Let me just close these just in case. And then we also need to go from here. That's the other thing that I need to figure out is how I'm going to have them display here. So basically what I need is when a user comes onto do I have that not open? No, I don't have that open up. Okay. Basically when a user comes on what's that through profile interface info card resolve dashboard. Yeah. So when a user comes on and they click on one of these, it needs to go to that particular thing. And I don't know, doing it this way isn't going to work. I will have to create like it should be able to work. Yeah, there'll be a way that I can get it to work anyway. But at the moment, I don't really know how to do it, and I'm not worried about it for the minute. I just want to get this here set up, the pet thing set up, and then I can go from there. So, I think the easiest thing. So we need. So this is the pets interface, and then we need the pet information interface, which will be a separate thing again. So for most of this stuff here, actually we can reuse that. We don't need any of these info cards. And we don't need any of this stuff here. Nor do we need that. Right. So I'm going to change a few things here. Right, like that. Get rid of that. That's fine. Right. And then we need to come into here and go wherever there's the word profile. We need to change that to pet. This stuff here can be removed. So beautiful. Now I'm going to keep that like that, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do display grid here, and then we're going to have a grid template, columns, repeat 2 IFR. All right, and then that can go away for a minute. So we want 4 of those approximately. So cool. Actually, let's just go like this because I can't remember. Do that. And then let's remove the border radius there. Display grid. Oh, I thought I'll fix that anyway. That. Why is that? I got something worded wrong in here. Let's make these here capitals. Oh, that's why, because it wasn't actually surrounding anything. Hello, now we're getting somewhere. Is it that that's causing that? No. Display grid. Right, this is not working how I expected it to. Okay, did I mess up when I put them? There's that. I did mess up. Right, now we're getting somewhere. Thank you. Always check the easiest stuff first, hey? Alright, so there's that. And then inside of um I don't really want to define a height, but I might have to. Let's go like 80 VH. Right. And then grid gap 1 rem, 3 rem. Yeah. And how big we want them to be? Maybe 160. That's probably a bit better. And we kind of want on this, we want a box shadow. We might get that from the sidebar. No, from the sidebar tab, sorry. I think the issue I'm having here is this. Why can't I? Um, what are they? Object fit. I'm wondering whether this is one of the very few things that I have a problem with, like with the next image. Um, Let me just go like 21 pixels just so I can sort of try and see it. Right, so I can't even. It's not letting me do anything with that. About the only thing that I can do potentially. I can add a border radius to it. Wait. I mean, that kinda crazy-ish looking, but not what I want. See, I want them to sort of like pop off the page a little bit. I want a little bit of. Can I do... See, I can't even do a border. Because a border just doesn't show up. Um, See, part of the problem is that here. So underneath it all, they use this here. They use a normal image tag. But then they wrap it here. See, they can't. They've said it here, and you can't. Um. Yeah, it sucks that you actually have to put that important tag on it. Oh, that's at 21. Like, I don't understand why that there alone doesn't work. Like, it's technically there, but it's not doing anything. Um, it's that initial block. There. Right. So the only way. So is there any way to actually remove that? Because it's this span here, and we need to remove this. So this element. I wonder if I can do something like um first child, maybe. Hmm. Yeah, no. Right, so that nth child, I betcha if I do first child, it's not actually going to the span. It's reading the actual image. And there's no way to do like the previous sort of because we got the pet wrapper, which the first child is technically a span, but for some reason, how the hell do I turn that off? Um, next.js image. Um, yeah, I don't know whether there's any way to actually. We kind of want to turn off next image. Um, right, so does that mean now, in here, I did. Oh, hold on. I may have to restart the server. Cool. All right, beautiful. Okay, so now we should be able to bring that down, remove that, do that. Hey, close that. Oh, isn't that so much better? Wonderful, 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 wonderful. I'm looking forward to that being fully implemented. That will be amazing once it's done. Just being able to very quickly or very easily, just simple little things like, you know, adding that in. And let's give that a little bit of a border radius. Because that was an absolute pain in the hooah to do before. Do I still need the import on there? No. Do I need that on there? No. Oh, that's exciting. That is brilliant. Oh, I'm so happy at that. Hi. Hissy KS? Hissy, I'm just going to call you Hissy. Hope that's okay. Hi, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I really wish that I could turn out, like a... I don't know, I need to do better at keeping an eye on that. Because I'm really bad at looking at the comments. I need to be a lot more mindful of it. All right, so that's exciting. I'm glad that that's finished. Well, that's sorted. All right, now the next step is we need to put a title up here, and then we need to put a little hoo-hoo there, and then these things need to be clickable. So this pet image wrapper, while it's fine as, I don't think it's going to be able to stay as a div. It's going to... I wonder if I can put like an A tag, excuse me, and have an image as part of that A tag. I can. Okay. And then if I was to send that to /pets, even though there's no /pets reference, that would work. Yeah. All right, cool. So we can just do that. We want all of that. And then we want all of that. Come on, please work. Please don't break on me. No, it's gonna break. Don't break. Why are you not breaking? I don't care. Refresh. Thank you. No. Shh. Don't care about that. Please stop. Don't bug me. Why? Maybe I need to restart that. Potentially. Let's try that. Hydration failed because the initial UI does not match what was rendered on the server. Oh. Okay, so that works. If I come in here and go like that, then that works. If I come in here and go like that, I know why it did that. Well, I don't really understand why it did that, but I know why it did that. So when I highlighted them all before, it decided to jump around and like added an extra thing. So I was trying to render the same thing in the same spot twice. That makes any sense whatsoever. All right, cool. Now, eventually, all this stuff here will be gotten from a database, and whatnot. So I don't need to. Now all I need to do here is up here. Yeah, here. I need to add a h1, and we're just going to say quotes like so. Let's put that into a div. And it is going to be called we're going to call it a title wrapper, and then we're going to also give this here a title. Cool. We're going to just add a bit of a margin on that. So 1 rem a. There we go. Okay, cool. Pets. And then we are just going to get this little bit. We're going to bump that up a smidgen. And I think that we should also here add a margin of 1 rem. And then bring this here down by 1 rem. Cool. And then we should also take that, and then I want to add a hover. So we want you don't need the hover on that. If I actually, I'm going to change this for a second. If I don't have, if I remove, like add this here to that, instead of having this div, what happens? Nothing. Nothing negative. That's better. And now we can do, that's already there. Now we can do that, and that makes more sense. What actually I might do, let's just add a transform, rotate 3 degrees. And then let's add a transition all 1 second, even out. And let's change that a little bit. That's way too slow. 0.5 seconds. I wouldn't mind making that so it's kind of a little bit random. And then maybe if I add this, let's make it hold on, let's not do that like that. Let's do this here, remove that, and then do it like that and like that. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I could scale it by what's perspective do? Okay, maybe not twice. Let's go like 1.1. Yeah. And we just want that on the active because that's yeah, so we also want target fill blank and then is it no follow? Hold up, let me just bring up another repository that I've got here. Um, I want not that one. Projects. Here we go. No, not projects. Hold on. Oops. Yeah. There you go. This one. That's what we want. Yeah. There you go. So yeah, we basically want that. No, we don't want blank. We don't want it to open in a new page. Sorry. We want that. And this is the third one. Cool. All right. So, if you want to know, the relationship attribute, not the role attribute. Oh, yeah, okay, so we want that. Um, well, that could explain something. I didn't know about that. I've always just put them on. I didn't actually know what they were for. I was always just like under the impression that you put these on your things. Like I knew about the target, like your target one. So underscore blank. I knew that. In a new tab, new window. So like if you're linking to GitHub or whatever, you do that there. Okay. Cool. You learn something new every day. Actually, even on desktop, that doesn't look terrible. It's a little bit small, but it doesn't look terrible. All right, so let's go and get. Let's get. That can be closed because we don't need that anymore. We don't need the dev tools. So also the next thing that we also need to do within that is add the names of the pets underneath. So question is, do I want to have I think because well, like have a H2 here. Says and then go into here. Actually, that could work. Cool. Okay. That could definitely work. And then I just have a class name style dot pet name here. And then font size 1.1 RAM. And then we also want the font family it to be secondary font. And the color, I don't want it black. I want it, so let's go 333 just so we get that up. I want it slightly. Maybe I do go var black, and then maybe it's the font weight that I'm having an issue with. Yeah, what's the font weight that I'm having an issue with? And then the letter spacing like 1.2 pixels maybe. That's better. All right. So if we change this here to be sandy, like so. Sandy socks. Lucy. And last of all, we have Tinkerbell. Cool. Now let's get those images in. So let's go to Unsplash. Now we want pets. Alright. You look like a Sandy, but let's just, hold on, let's just do a couple things square. Let's go dog. That's cute as shit. We're going with that one. Alright. Really need to reorganize some of these files. Dashboard components here. Let's go Sandy. Save. Beautiful. Thank you. Now let's close that. What's the next one? Let's go with socks. We need one that looks like socks. We want one that looks like he's got socks on his feet. There you go. Well, this one. This one here will do. He doesn't really look like he's got socks, but that's what I'm going to go with. We're going to pretend he's got socks on his feet. Cute. Socks. Right. Next one, we are going to go all out and get an alligator. Come on. Alright, how about a croc? A dial. Let's just get any orientation. What if we actually, let's not go with one of them. Let's go with a snake. I like snakes. Oh, you're pretty. Um, I really like that. That is such a lovely picture. Look at the detail in that eye. Wow. Oh, I'm so tired. I need to keep that open there. You know what? I'm just going to go with this one. It's absolutely stunning. Right, your new name is now Lucy. Save. And then we've got one more to do. I think I'm going to get another monitor. Like one that's sort of up above everything, or even maybe like set up a little Raspberry Pi or something down below. Excuse me. Just for the Twitch stuff, like just for the chat and everything. Now, give me a cat. I need a Tinkerbell. Beautiful. Look at you. Ain't you stunning? Alright, cool. You can go away now. So in here, I am going to so we want that one there can be Tinkerbell. It can be Tinkerbell. That one there can be Lucy. That one there can be Lucy. That one there is Socks. Oh wait, hold on. I've done this around the wrong way. Yeah, we can fix it up in a second. Socks. And that one there is Sandy. Alright, so I want this one here to be Sandy. This one here to be Socks. I want that one there to be Lucy. And I want that one there to be Tinkerbell. Oh, look at that. Isn't that lovely? Alright, and now all I need to do is just put like a button down here to add. So let me do that. So I want React icons. That up. That one. Hmm. What? Add circle. Maybe it was that one. It was that one. Okay, cool. Um, cool. Cool. Um, Star icon. And then we also want to come over here and just say styled. Color of blue. Is that what I call it? Pass. If I remove that, right? Let's do that. No. Okay. That's okay. All right. Cool. Now I want to be 50% because I need to add a hover event to, do I? No, I don't. But I do need a box shadow. Now, do I need this to actually be a button, or can it just be that? I think it needs to have a div around it at least. And then um um cool. And now I should be able to have this here. And let's just bring that all the way down like that. Right. I think something's going on here because everything seems very jumpy. I might just close the music, I think. Hopefully things will pick back up there now. Because it seems very jumpy. Let me see what Sidebar saying. We haven't missed any frames or anything like that. We might be okay. Maybe. Maybe. Alright. Anyway. So, that doesn't look very nice, does it? We also need to add a margin top of like 1 and 1. Maybe 2 rem. Yeah. Something just looks off about that. Like that box, like it needs something. Just don't know what. Don't know. I will have to think about what I want to do with that. Because it doesn't... It needs to sort of like pop off the screen a little bit. Just because like it just looks so flat. Like that's my biggest complaint about it, is that it just looks flat. Do I intentionally make it so instead of, so this is like 40 pixels by 40 pixels, right? That like that. Right. Maybe even 45 pixels. And then have border radius of 50%. Right, but then have why is that? That could be part of the problem. So we should go absolute actually, what we can do instead of doing it like that is we can come into here, we can just go display flex, like that, and then we could actually bump this here up to like bring it back to that 100%, because then what we can do is in here at a padding of like 10 pixels. I think 10 pixels is too much, but maybe like 5 pixels, 3 pixels. And then we can get this here and put it on this. Maybe like 1 pixel. Maybe like no pixels. Hmm. I think I am just getting too tired, honestly. Let's just reduce this here down by like down to like 1 pixel. Yeah, don't know. Don't know. It just doesn't. I'll have to think about that. Like how I want to do that, because it's just not. I don't know. It just looks off. I don't know why it looks off. It just does. Almost frustratingly so. Yeah. Anyway, I am done for the night. It is currently 1:30 in the morning here. So I am done. Um. Let me just do one thing. I need to add in to the stream and end screen. So let me just quickly do that. And then I am getting off. So let me duplicate that. Let me rename you. Ending stream has ended. Beautiful. And then let's go to the properties of it. Browse that one. Done. All right. Well, that is me done. Thank you very, very, very much for watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, and I will chat with you either possibly again later on today. Well, technically today, but in the daylight hours. If not, then my current schedule is I stream at 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And then if I decide to throw in a stream outside of those hours, then I will post it up on Twitter or potentially, yeah, Twitter. So, yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time.